Hello everyone, Jack again, TaylorMade Fly Fish. Out on the river this afternoon after a morning designing rods, hoping to find one or two rising fish. But it's not looking promising. I may have been a bit ambitious. So while I've got my eye on the river, I'm going to do a little talk about the blanks I've just finished designing this morning. And what it was is I wanted to create a premium rod at an affordable price. I always wanted to use graphene in my blanks, but the issue is every rod made by graphene has got a really fast action. It's quite a dense material, and so it's very light, very strong, but the recovery is a little bit too quick for my liking. And the rods I've cast, which are graphene, they're just too stiff. It's simple as that. And I know a lot of brands use the word high modulus carbon, and some people can confuse that with the quality, thinking if it's high modulus it's high quality, and that is not the case. It's the higher the modulus, the more fibres there are in the material, meaning it's stiffer. Again, not great for fly rods because it creates fast action rods. And as you can see from past videos and how I've showed you how various rods cast, they're not very good. So what I've done is I've created a blank, excuse me, I've created a blank which is multi-layer. It's got 2 layers of a lower modulus carbon, so it's got a nice soft action to it all the way down to the handle. Perfect for a fly rod because you need that smooth transfer of energy to create nice controlled casts and present well. But what I've done with that is I've then added a single layer, a graphene, which is the final layer on the blank. And what that does is it adds a lot of strength, but you've not got the fast action blank. It's not a tip action rod. It's very bends much further down. It'll be much nicer to cast. And one thing that did create, which I was surprised at basically, it makes blanks much more accurate, because a round blank under compression when you're casting, the round blank closes flat under compression, and as soon as you get the round blank closing flatter is when you get inaccurate casts basically, because it starts shooting off at different angles. But with a graphene layer, it keeps the blanks nice and round, so they're very accurate and very strong and very light. It's never been done before. You can get graphene blanks, but they're 100% graphene. Very fast action. I hate them, to be honest. Not easy to cast. Well, they're quite easy to cast, but it's unpleasant, and they don't present well because a fast action blank has a fast energy transfer into the line, causing squiggles and looks very unpleasant basically. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. It's never been done before. It's in the factory. We've had some incredible results. I also have eyes in the factory, keeping a close eye on what's happening. And yeah, it's something I'm very excited about. But something else about what I've created, I can supply and sell very high spec rods, but at least 50% cheaper than the big brands. That's because you're buying direct. But I can put higher components on the rods. So yeah, all very exciting stuff. Looking at this river, there's no flies hatching. I was a little bit ambitious. I don't want people getting bored of the nymph videos, because I know it gets boring for you, it also gets boring for me. I'm ready to get some dry fly fishing done, but still a bit early in the year. So what I might do is get in this pool, have a few runs through with the nymphs, drift them down, and with any luck we can find a grayling. But I don't want to waste the trip up here. But yeah, we'll get in the river. Wish me luck. Bit of a different setup today. I'm using an 8-foot rod, 3-weight, and the small stream line on the new Zero stretch braid core. It's an amazing fly line. 27-foot head, so it's perfect for small rivers and streams. For me, you've got to fish the head length to match the fishing situation. Otherwise, you're just making it difficult, basically. And we need it to be as easy as possible. But yeah, give the line a coat of mucilin grease, keep everything nice and high floating. Because lines will want to sink more in freezing cold water. But I'm going to make a few casts along here. Drift the fly back to me, just a single nymph, because the river is very, very low for this time of year. Zero stretch core makes casting much easier. And we'll see if we can find a grayling. Once you get used to zero stretch fly lines, there's no going back. It is unbelievable. Biggest change in fly fishing in a long time, I think. The backcasts are efficient, the delivery is efficient, and there's no energy lost, so it's easier. Get that perfect loops straight over to the far side where I want it, down that far seam. And just drift it through. Spay taper, so you can spay cast, little roll cast pickup, and it's out, perfect delivery. Very light setup. Being on a zero stretch core, you can also get good distance. Again, that is not an issue. Very long, stable cast on a very, very light setup. Soft coating again, so it's memory free. And yeah, a couple of flies coming down, but nothing seems to be taking. A little drift down that far seam. But yeah, very, very easily manageable. There we go. I thought we'd get one eventually. Wait. On a zero stretch core, it's like an electric current down the line. Oh no, it's come on. Nice grayling that as well. Barbless hooks, it happens, but we need to look after those fish. So if you lose one, doesn't matter. Yeah, with no stretch, every single head shake of that fish, I can feel it. Just switch it around, straight back in. There'll be more than one, hopefully. But I don't think they're really in the mood for taking today. Yeah, I'm losing the light and the fishing is not fast and furious. So I'm going to end the video there. Freezing cold day, early February. Lost a grayling. Can't really ask for more than that. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And maybe I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.